location as well. Before I feed them, guys, again, we do feed them on their natural diet here. We're unable to rely on roadkill anymore since 2006 due to this is where disease is passed on from one to the next overfeeding. So we still feed our animals on natural diet. It happens to come from game control around farming areas. 200 years of farming, we've supplied plenty of food and water, and we've gotten rid of the Tasmanian tiger. They're extinct. All our top order predators down here are endangered at the moment, or vulnerable. But this will be a bit of a back end of a wallaby this morning. Again, you're looking at a very, very important niche to have. It becomes a garbage disposal unit for a vacuum cleaner of the forest. They eat the bone, they eat the fur, inside of an animal, absolutely every little bit of a carcass. So we don't really have to supplement the devil's diet.
Can you see okay?
Yep.
So wait till everyone gets in and it becomes a little bit of a tug-of-war. A great way of avoiding conflict with each other is to get in and eat as fast as possible. The devil can actually eat over half its body weight within 20 minutes to avoid that conflict. So devils don't think ahead of time like dogs or foxes that are much more advanced predators. Devils live in the now, and this becomes that very opportunist species.
They eat the fur as well?
They eat absolutely every little bit of it. So if you go for a bushwalk or a hike, you can always tell if devils have been around or not by their drop-ins. A lot of fur, a lot of bone throughout. You're looking at echidna quills were found in one not long ago as well. So devils have amazing digestive system, and they will eat absolutely everything. They've been known to eat beached whale on the west coast through to seal, whatever's washed up, insects and moths, all the way to 41% of their diet in Cradle Mountain that we believe they've successfully hunted and killed happens to be the wombat. Wombat burrows become very, very successful for the devils to take over, especially when it's minus 12 degrees. Devils prefer to be underground like a wombat. So the jaw strength of a devil happens to equal about a 60 kilo animal, some of the strongest jaws in the animal kingdom, and this allows them to dismantle prey much bigger than themselves.
Does the prey have to be big?
Not at all. Not at all. The biggest problem today on top of disease is 2,000 to 3,000 devils per year are still killed on our roads. So the road becomes a game trail or a corridor where a lot of animals get trapped in for one. Devils prefer to follow a pathway than to push through a dense forest. So 2,000 to 3,000 devils per year on top of this 100,000 animals that we've lost within the last 12 years is still happening. So this is becoming a big problem within the species today.
Sorry?
Yeah,
I think
Yep.
I've seen a lot. You know, I've travelled a lot.
Yep. You see an abundance of it. It's
And are they sold as carnivore?
strictly carnivorous. They eat absolutely everything
that's
that
they
other
eating?
animal's already eaten
What are
first.
they
They
eating?
always start from the soft
wallaby
tissue first
leg.
and work an animal from the inside out. And fur and the bone are always the last things that a devil will eat.
Do you hear him crunching through the bone there?
Yep.
But from there on, how do we prevent this behaviour from happening out there in the wild?
They've
We're
got
unable
strong
to. Devils will travel anywhere between 40 to 50 kilometres per night.
Well, and that's the end of the
They've
show.
got strong